I've been reacting to a lot of fun songs. This was recommended. This is going to be a song that makes my sociology side very happy. I'm very excited to be educated about this horrible topic. But this is musical Majur. So we haven't listened to him since I saw him on the Twice's show. Very, very, very intrigued by this. So I'm going to give it a listen, guys. Anything I miss, just let me know. Keep in mind, I am trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. So any music like this that you think I'd like, recommend it. And like, subscribe, all things. But yeah, let's get educated.
Indoctrinational slavery.
The simple piano sets the tone for something serious. He's not trying to go with hard beats. He's trying to just say, like, listen, like, here's something that, like, needs to be heard.
Yeah. I remember I was 10 with dreams to run a business. 4th grade daydreaming, I was ambitious. My mama told me you nothing without the system. My teacher said success is an education. What a life.
Already, man. I can't pause every time this makes me think or makes me sad, but like 4th grade dream shot down because it's like you're nothing without this. Like you're nothing without that. Not like dream big, you know? It's what you say to the kids, you know? That's
Mama told me you nothing without the system. My teacher said success is an education. What a life, just watch as I make my way in. A mental of meritocracy is built in. My deepest cells, convictions in the system. Only if I knew it was flawed and I never make it. Indoctrination is real, look at the nation. A bunch of lost.
Oh my gosh, man.
But cells, convictions in the system. Only if I knew it was flawed and I never make it.
Yeah, you're nothing without the system. The system's flawed. So it's like forcing education on everybody. Look at all these rappers, look at all these people who have made it without the system. Like, telling us that college was the only way was the biggest lie they sold our generation, man. I'm 60,000 in debt. One day, hopefully, I won't be in debt, but like 60,000 in debt to a degree I never needed because I was told I was nothing without a degree. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm blessed, man, because like here, like light skin, I don't have to worry about the harassment that other people receive, that my friends receive. I'm not going to get into all that, but it's like, if I could tell you the stories of cops pulling me over with my friends that were African American in the back seat and how the cops treated my friends when I was the one driving, like the stories I could tell you of the stuff I went through in college that I witnessed, but I didn't have to experience because of my own privilege, like my heart goes out to the people that have been discriminated against. I'm only 40 seconds in. I'm already getting heated.
Convictions in the system. Only if I knew it was flawed and I never make it. Indoctrination is real, look at the nation. A bunch of lost souls is pushing without a vision. No elevation, just patience. You need the patience. They keep engaged so we struggle without connection. Let me try to broaden your mental. You lack the quotients. IQ is just a very small portion in all the quotients. Intellection is nothing without your natural sense. How's your emotional state? Who taught you to manage that?
Yeah, he's like education, IQ. None of it's worth it unless you have like a good mental state. Like they're not teaching us to like do anything with our minds, man. Like they're teaching us to read books and to push math, but they're not teaching us how to manage our emotional state. And that's what he's saying. He's like, no one taught anyone any of this stuff. You see mad talented people that will never be anything because they weren't taught how to manage their emotions or taught to believe in themselves. Like, yeah, man.
Sense, how's your emotional state? Who taught you to manage that? Who taught you to look at the world the way you do? Who taught you the right and the wrong, the way you move? Is it purpose or just a layman? Proponent of a program, proponent of a very flawed system, but you don't know that. How do you feel up?
I know I just paused, but like, he's just spitting straight facts. It's about to be the longest reaction ever, man. I'm so sorry. He's like, listen, who taught us that? It's the system. It's society. It's society saying what's right or wrong, but it's all part of the agenda they're pushing, man.
About people, you so defensive, so quick on self-protection, you carry all kinds of weapons. What's the intention? What kind of life you living? Is it wrong? Is it right? Who's worthy to make distinctions? I'm gonna stop by dissecting social intelligence. That's another quotient, I hope that you pay attention. They say connection is power, money is everything. I say the people have power to give you everything.
Yeah, it's not the people. Like the people that like are telling us and the ones making the rules, the ones handing us the rule books, man, like the people loading the dice and then rolling it, like those people, man, like dude, they're the ones with all the rules. They're telling us what's important, but what's important is the people and the connection. And that's what he's saying. If we want to break out of all of this shit that they're putting us through, like it's the people. The people are the ones that led us here, the ones in power, but the people, the peers around us, they're the ones that lead us out.
They say connection is power, money is everything. I say the people have power to give you everything. You so afraid of the world, steady secluded. You barely ever talk to nobody, you so elusive. What's the matter with you? What you afraid of? Who you know without family, friends, circle is so small. You publish your achievements, disappear when you failing. Who taught you that? You think your fail is a bad thing? Nah.
I'm adding this to my playlist right now. I'm so into this, man. I'm so into this. He's saying like, listen, dude, like you think your failures aren't good. Like you can only celebrate your wins? Like that's all you can do? You can only celebrate your wins? Like dude, I'm adding this to my playlist right now. Like no, man. It's our failures that make us strong. It's not the wins.
Disappear when you're failing. Who taught you that? You think your fail is a bad thing? Nah, that ain't true. It's another form of progression. Racial selection, the reason for separation. I speak Sibidi, you Xhosa. Are we the same thing? Do we connect? Though I'm nothing but just a native. We work for corporations, but we lack the corporation. Social intelligence, that's another quotient. Let's talk.
He said we work for corporations, but we lack cooperation. We're isolating ourselves, man. Everyone like we're so easy to take down when we're by ourselves. It's like whenever you're just one person, you're easy to take down. The masses are easy to control when everyone's secluded. This goes back to all my sociology classes I've rambled about in other videos on this channel. Like the big corporations, all that they want us to be divided. That's why they separate workers from the means of production. When we're separated, man, we don't have the power to like motivate our brothers and sisters around us. Whenever we're together, that's where we're strong. That's why people hate whenever people come together, man. A world connected is a scary world. A world divided is one they can control.
But we lack the corporation. Social intelligence, that's another quotient. Let's talk emotion, yo, emotional quotient. I grew up in the ghetto, the devil's playground. Went through all kinds of abuse, but I never looked down. Violence is currency, toughen up or you die young. It was my reality, why I move, how I move now. They taught me silence, said my tears are the weakness, said my anger is power and violence is the solution. Women can break a man, so don't touch him unless you use him.
Yeah, man. I didn't grow up in the ghetto, but like I remember the first time I told my dad I thought I was tough. He took me downstairs in the basement. He said, "Hold this punching bag." Hit the punching bag so hard, me and the bag hit the wall. And I love my dad. That's not a story just to, like talk bad on him, but I learned at a young age that being tough, that's what mattered. And if you thought you were tough, there was someone tougher than you. And I didn't have to grow up in the hood for that. So like my heart goes out to people who like not only saw the pain of like the fist, but also saw the pain of like the weapon, because that's a tough world, man. And I'm ignorant to it, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know something I don't. But man, like you can tell in just the lyrics and stuff he's saying, he's been through some of the worst of it, and that's how he learned how to survive. Like whenever you learn how to survive by pain, yeah, those are some of the people that like will never back down. They will never back down.
Silence, said my tears are the weakness, said my anger is power and violence is the solution. Women can break a man, so don't touch him unless you use him. The cry for help brings you nothing except the rumors. The neighbors are watching. Don't call the cops, what you doing? I get that you sleep in bruises. I urge you to reconsider. Your child still need the money from him, so don't be stupid and never.
See, he's talking about abuse on both sides. He's talking about abuse from like women abusing men, but also men abusing women, because he's saying like, oh, like women will stay in a situation because their child needs the money. Like, why would you leave him? Your child needs money. Think about someone more than yourself. Fuck that, man. If you're like doing bad, like use your family. Like, don't be divided. Like, get help, get out. Like, do not accept abuse, man. And if one of your buddies is one of the people abusing women, first off, he's not a man. Second off, he shouldn't be your friend. We should be isolating these abusers, man. Like, do not support abusers.
Your child still need the money from him, so don't be stupid. And never talk to nobody about the issue. Wipe the pain with the tissue and be glad he didn't kill you. He's never sorry or guilty, he's always right. No matter how much pain he gives, he will justify. It's so surprising.
Yeah, like I've known guys like that, and they were not my friends. I've beat up guys like that. Like, I do not support someone putting their hands on a woman. If you put your hands on a woman, you are scum, man. He's bringing up so many, like, good points in this. Like, man, this is one of the best songs I think I've heard.
How they sit and hope the sun will shine. Victim mentality is the reason they won't see the light. Accountability is bliss, ain't no shame in that. Affirm the people that you wrong, that's how you take a step to build the trust, the foundation of a happy man. I wish the schools taught emotional intelligence. That's another coating. Yeah, cause that's another coating.
Yeah, I wish too, man. I wish schools taught emotional intelligence. I wish it was okay for a man to ask for help. Like, society has done men wrong, but like, dude, we have to be better as guys, like demanding what we need. I think it's becoming a little bit better. Like guys can feel now, they can say they're feeling stuff. Well, I still know girls though that say they think it's disgusting if a guy cries. Like here in like the South in the States, in the Midwest of the States where I'm like originally from, girls want this like ultra masculine man that doesn't show emotion. It's like the times are still back in the 60s, man. And there's a reason things are supposed to be better than that now because showing emotion, having emotional intelligence, that beats like IQ and stuff almost every day of the week. Because it's like a man that can enunciate his emotion, enunciate what he wants, he can define his dreams in his head. If he doesn't have an emotional intelligence, it doesn't matter how smart he is, how driven he is. If you can't define your dreams, you're never going to reach them.
Mental content has to do with your perception about the world, the people, how you reckon, and know that what you feed the mind can make or break a person. What you believe in, who told you that's the truth? Who told you that's the only way to live the way you do? Is it your mother, your father? You sure they know the truth? Or maybe they were lied to, that's why they lie to you about money, success, love, and marriage too. Did you know that misguided?
Yeah, and that's the thing. The generation before us, you have to keep in mind, they were lied to by a generation before them. I wouldn't even call it a lie, though. I would just say they were taught the mistakes that were okay back then. They peddle them to the next generation. It's our job to figure out how fast we want to grow as like people. Like if you want to grow slow, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But like if we want to grow faster, we have to be able to realize all the things our parents did that weren't okay and not pass them to our kids. And that's what it's all about.
About money, success, love, and marriage too. Did you know that misguided submission is still an abuse? Do they ever say that they don't know or they were born with all the wisdom? To raise a child or three with favoritism. Pick up a book, explore the world for a minute, you might find. To raise a child or three with favoritism.
Do you say to raise a child of three with favoritism? I don't know if he's talking about having like two siblings or not, but I'm the middle child, man, so ain't no favoritism here. I was just there.
Pick up a book, explore the world for a minute, you might find that there's a life beyond the pride that you worship. And that's a quotient. And that's a quotient. And that's a quotient. And that's a quotient.
That was one of the best songs I've ever heard, hands down. Only one person recommended that, man. Thank you. Thank you. I mean that. That makes me think a lot. Well, any other songs like this? I love music like this, man. This is the reason I think music exists, to not just entertain, but for this right here. So anything else you want to recommend, let me know. As always, please subscribe, like all the things, and tell me something about you. Tell me about your childhood. I want to learn about you all. So that's all I got. Bye.